there was a lot of issues with the plumbing, and then it came down to safety issues, and then it also came down to the insurance.
And when was this?
This was year 2017 because it was the first year that I was hired.
Okay, so that's the 2017, 2018 winter?
Yes.
Okay.
2017 to 2018, yeah.
And so so they contacted you because they were having
a
variety of difficulties?
I'm sorry?
They were having a variety of challenges, so they...
Well, the insurance company said they were gonna cancel their insurance if they did it again.
Yeah.
But at the beginning, they just know that the homeless people were outside.
Okay.
So they have a building, so they wanted to give back.
Right, naturally. And so they reached out to you, or you reached out to them? Okay.
They reached out to me. They know that I work with the population, so we opened it up on spring of the...
And the mayor was involved, and he said, what are we gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
And we started scrambling, because we had to add sprinkler systems into the back room.
Oh, wow.
And we did. And you're gonna get to see where we put the people.
Mm-hmm. So that's not a small investment. That's a big commitment to this program then, if you're making changes like that.
Well, it's also the same area we use for the fire survivors program that we have in Leominster.
Oh,
It's the same area. And all those people are better off today than they were before the fire.
Mm-hmm.
So that's been, actually, we have a lot of towns coming to see how we're doing this in Leominster now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a model.
Mm-hmm. That's true. I believe that. So did you open that spring, or did you wait until last fall to start running it here through the city?
We started that in the summer because we knew that the Unitarian Church wasn't going to be a place for us to continue doing it.
So summer 2018, you have a cooling center here for the first time?
This past summer.
Actually, we did one in 2018 too.
Okay.
Okay, and then the warming centers picked up last winter.
Yes,
okay, just want to make sure we get the timeline right.
Yeah.
Okay, and
Yeah,
it's
true.
been a success, you would say?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of people will only come here.
Really?
The homeless only want to come here.
Oh, really?
We treat them with respect.
Mm-hmm.
We feed them well. We have good resources. Janessa's coaches with them on a regular basis. And we've got lawyers that are sitting with all the volunteers. And as you're going to see, it's quite modern back then. This whole place was built by trade school kids and volunteers.
Oh, at the high school?
This whole place.
There's
no contractors that built this.
Awesome. I'd love to hear that. About how many people do you help over the course of the season?
We had up to 14 people, if I remember right.
So 14 people would come in and out. We have an average of around 50 homeless people at this moment
in
city.
Leominster. Okay, so you have potentially a lot more people that you could service.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
The only thing that we kind of we try and push forward the families into hotels. We don't want family children here.
Mm-hmm.
We talked about that.
Yep.
So they would be placed in a motel if they are homeless and living outside with children, so they won't come here.
Okay, that's fair.
We also had people that got into an argument with their spouse and didn't have any place to go, and the police brought them here and was like, at least you're safe, you're warm, you're out of the situation. And they called their family. Their family was from another community, so it took them a while to come here. Mm-hmm. So, I think that a lot of people are just getting involved.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We have one client that won't go anywhere,
mm-hmm.
and he comes here. So that's pretty powerful.
Yeah.
That he feels safe here.
Yeah, they all, almost every one of them said they want to come here than any other place.
Because of the environment that you're fostering.
Because of the environment they're in here.
Mm-hmm.
It's very positive, very helpful. They're warm, fed well, the sleeping quarters. And we also make some discipline issues. I make them make their beds before they leave. And they're actually, I think that helps their self-esteem.
Yeah.
They've done something good as they wake up first thing in the morning. And when they leave, we take it all apart, wash it, clean it, disinfect everything.
Right.
But for the exercise, we make them do everything themselves.
Okay.
Over here, and we put the cots this way.
Okay.
So the cots are here, they all get a bin, with a pillow, blanket, and hygiene products. And it's always on their cots when they come in, so I think, what did we do, like 8 beds in here at one
I
time?
think I believe it's 8 beds. All we do is we push all of this to one side and we line up. It's 8,
Yeah.
so we can take 8 women in here.
And what is this room typically used for?
Oh,
Jim will tell you all of that. I told you, Jim loves his building.
How long have you guys been in this building?
about 9 years.
Okay.
I've been a volunteer for 53 years.
Okay. Oh, logistics.
This is usually a training room.
Okay.
During a disaster, it becomes a logistics room.
Aha.
And a warming center becomes a warming center.
Gotcha. All right. So I'm very
And
multi-use.
then
Efficient use of
this room
space.
right here is our communication room.
Oh, okay.
And that's manned whenever the warming center is in,
Okay.
is in.
So staff are always.
It's all staff.
Yeah. Makes a lot of
So we have a lot of security cameras in here too.
Oh, right.
That's where the police come in and do their checks, that's where our guests will come in. Here, there'll be food usually light up, over here, coffee, hot cocoa, warm them up, there's restrooms as well. The guests keep their things in here,
Okay.
which is the
That's the
theater.
amphitheater.
Amphitheater, so they put their
Check
things
this
in
out.
here and we keep this door locked.
Okay.
This is where our trainings are as well.
Oh, okay. This is right. So it's on camera. Yeah. Definitely a lot of space. Makes a lot of space. And so they
This-
they keep
This
their
is
billing.
one busy place.
This is.
We're booked out 80 to 85% of every month for fire, police.
Trainings, that sort of thing.
It's a city training center.
I can see why. Just like a college.
This whole thing was built by volunteers and trade school kids.
Wow.
There's not much money in here, and all kinds of donated. All these countertops were all donated by Exhibit Technologies, and he also showed the kids how to do it. All the chairs are donated by Sheridan,
Wow.
so
Truly.
the
community
volunteers
effort.
actually did steel in the structure, and those 2 walls were done by the volunteer. Trade schools did the rest.
Wow. Yeah. They just did the rec department.
Yes,
It's
they
on
did.
our list of things to do
Yep.
as well. Got a sneak peek at that building. It's very nice. Just like this one. So where do the guests come in?
So they come in right through this door. This is like the main area, the TV's on, they cook in their
Oh,
gym.
check out
and,
the kitchen before you go too far.
So was this designed to be a warming center?
No.
Okay.
No.
That was my impression, but I wanted to check. Wow.
3 of us built this at night. And the only money the city had to put in was
Stove.
$18,000, which was, the stove, the fire suppression system, the blower on the roof, and the engineering package.
Okay, so
So this is about a $100,000 room.
yeah, it is. I mean, that's just the stove
And it
alone.
costs 18. And,
And so volunteers are in here preparing food throughout the day?
yeah, oh yeah,
Yeah.
that wall over there, I know where the mistake is.
Yeah. When you're involved in building it,
You're damn right.
you never stop doing those
The
areas.
coffee machine's always up, the hot cocoa always up, there's usually food, like last year United Way had a event or whatever it may be, and they brought over their leftover food, and it was like, they were eating shrimp
Okay.
like, I was
Not
like,
bad.
you guys are eating better than my family right now, it was really nice. So they sit here, they come in through this door.
Oh, this are-
This table is usually set up for someone to stand there, sit here and do the intakes and stuff, just so you can see who's coming in and stuff. And then we'll, bring their belongings into the room. We'll, the first thing that we try and do is get something warm in them, because usually they're very cold. And then they can sit down, they usually know some of the people that are already here, so they can talk to
And the water
whoever.
actually sits around here and goes around table to table.
Checking
Yeah.
in, so you
I mean,
can help.
all our volunteers have been amazing. They sit down. I've sat down with a group of people and had dinner. It's just,
Yeah.
you know,
And here we got 3 bathrooms.
Right.
female, male, and
Now, what you gotta, you're allowing the soldiers to This is PTSD.
Oh, I did not know that.
This is 14 to 19 people on a regular basis that are getting help here. And the reason why it's done here is because they're too embarrassed really to go over on West Street to the Veterans Center. There's a handicap entrance on the back. They go in here, it's secure.
This is a
and you
quiet
should-
place for them to.
Wicked quiet.
Yeah.
And inside it is gorgeous inside that room.
Oh, really?
So he's got a client in there right now.
Interesting.
And they still
That's
do
why
the
it's sound
trainings and
machines.
stuff. I mean, the counseling when we're open, he doesn't stop or anything, but
Oh,
we
no.
just ask our guests to just be visual and respectful, to be
And
quiet
they
down the
are.
hallway.
Yeah.
And they are. They're good. So they can go out here and smoke.
Okay.
There's this door. Yeah. So it's like a little patio and a little chair. I mean, it's usually cold when we're open, so.
Right. So this is really.
But this is like where they can smoke, but once they leave this area, that's when we come into, where were you? We just don't want someone else people to leave, get alcohol or whatever.
Naturally, yeah, that's very reasonable. And I imagine we're walking towards the men's quarters.
Correct.
So they check
So
in,
this
they
is-
check their stuff, and you give them a bed. pretty much?
Yep.
Okay.
Most of them have been here before, so they know. Some of them get here early to get like a corner bed.
And so these are the cots that we were talking about.
Yep, these are the cots.
And these are obviously the packages of stuff that you
Yeah, you
put
can-
in bedding.
So it's blanket, pillow, and then during the warming center, we'll put in the hygiene products, so they'll get like one of these.
Yeah. And they have TV,
Little chairs.
So how many beds do you prepare on a given day?
We've had this whole room full.
Full.
Yeah.
Well, we probably got 200-300 cots.
Yeah.